Hello friends. Today we are going to discuss about the topic how to e-file to upload income tax return. So in the previous classes we have learned what is called e-filing. That e-filing is the process of electronically filling income tax return through the internet is known as e-filing. So it's the process of recording or income tax returns through in the internet. So that is the e-filing. And now we are going to discuss about the topic how to e-file or to upload income tax return. So there are various steps to upload income tax return. The first step is on homepage, go to download section and select applicable income tax return from the relevant assessment year or log into e-filing application. So go to homepage and in the download section we have to select the applicable income tax return for the relevant means the relevant assessment year or or either to log in e-filing application. That is a step 1. Then step 2, download the excel utility of the income tax return. Then step 3, fill the excel utility and validate. The next step is after validate the excel utility, and the step 4 is generate on xml file and save in desired path or destination in your desktop or system. XML means extensible markup language, that is it is used to describe about the data. So step 4, it is generate on XML file and is to save in the desired path or destination on your desktop or system. Then after that, log into e-filing application and go to e-file upload return. Then step 6, select the income tax return from the assessment year, that is means relevant assessment year. Then after selecting the income tax return, then next step is browse and select the XML file. Then step 8 is equal upload digital signature certificate if available and applicable. Then the last step, the next step after upload the digital signature, it is to submit. Then step 10 is on successful upload, the return can be verified electronically. Then next step is for e-verification options provided, taxpayer can choose any one of the options provided to e-verify the return. So there are certain options to verify the e-verify. That means we can choose the any of the options. That means I already have an EVC on verify the return. I do not have an EVC and would like to generate EVC to e-verify my return. Then I would like to send ITR 5 or I would e-verify later. If the return is not uploaded with the DSC or EVC, on successful upload of e-return, and ITR 5 from form will be generated. This is an acknowledgement cum verification form. A duly verified ITR 5 from should be signed and submitted to CPC. Then on receipt of the ITR 5 at CPC, the return will be further processed and the SSC will be notified accordingly. Check the emails on the certification. So these are the various steps to how to e-file to or to upload income tax return. So next we are going to discuss about the prepare and submit ITR 1 or ITR 4S online, that income tax return one, how to submit or how to prepare it. So for preparing us to submit ITR, there are few steps like e-file to upload income tax return. So necessary steps are firstly to log into e-filing application. So usually we know that to go to downloads and all that. Then step 2 is go to e-file, prepare and submit ITR online. We have to submit in the income tax return on online. Then select the ITR 1 or ITR 4S and the assessment year. We have to select the relevant assessment year. Then step 4, fill in the details and click the submit button. Then step 5, on successful submission, the return can be verified electronically. Then step 4, for e-verification options provided, taxpayer can choose any one of the options provided to e-verify the return. That means there are certain options that we already discussed about that EVC, that the type of to verify that return. So we have to choose any one of the options provided by the e-verify the return. So the next is to upload income tax form. That means other than the tax income tax return by tax profession, how to upload the income tax form. So there are few various steps to upload the income tax form. The first step is go to download section and select applicable income tax form of the relevant assessment year or log into e-filing application and go to download form and select applicable form of the relevant assessment year. This step is we already discussed about in the e-filing income tax return. Then step 2, download the Excel utility of the income tax form. Then fill the Excel utility and validate. Then generate an XML file and save in desired path or destination in the desktop system. That means to describe the data. It in extensible markup language. Then step 5, log into e-filing application and go to e-file upload form to upload the form. we have to log in that e-filing application. Then step 6, select the income tax form and the assessment year, that means relevant assessment year. Then browse and select the XML file. Then step 8 is equal to upload DSE. Then we have to click the submit button. Then on successful upload, the income tax form is sent to SSC workflow for acceptance. We When we click the submit, the upload, the income tax form is sent to SSC for the workflow to acceptance. Then step 11, the SSC should log into e-filing application, go to work list and accept or reject the income tax return. For the tax form is sent to SSC. Then now the SSC should log into e-filing application, that whether he has to accept or reject the income tax form. It's up to the SSC. In step 12, on approval, the form is successfully submitted with e-filing application, then no further action is required. The form is successfully submitted, then no further action is required. Then after the approval, then if rejected, the tax professional can prepare the e-file the income tax form again by the following above mentioned steps. If the SSC rejected, the tax professional can prepare and e-file the income tax by above mentioned steps. We can use prepare once again if the SSC reject this income tax form. So these are the steps to upload income tax form by the tax professionals. To view the presentation on how to e-file, go to help e-filing presentation. So these are the various steps to related to the income tax return, how to file or to upload income tax return, then prepare and submit income tax return, and how to upload income tax return by the tax professionals. So thank you.